Hello everyone, welcome back to A+ Academics, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the difference quotient, and this is extremely important. You're going to learn about this in Precalculus, but it's really used mostly in calculus because this is what's used to find the derivative. It's like a part of the formula that you use, so you really have to know this. And if you take honors Precalculus, you're definitely going to learn this, and it's probably going to be on all of your tests because it is extremely important. So let's get started. The difference quotient is f of x plus h minus f of x over h. You guys may be looking at that and be like, what the heck is going on? What is that? And I am going to be showing you guys what that is, and hopefully by the end of this video you will understand. So let's start off with a very simple equation or problem that has nothing to do with the difference quotient, but it also kind of does have to do with the difference quotient. So say we have example f of x equals 5 plus 3x. Okay, and you're being told to find f of 3. Okay, and basically what that's saying is plug 3 in to wherever you see an x, because see right here, f of x and f of 3, it's basically saying that x equals 3. So you're going to plug 3 in wherever you see an x. So you would get 5 plus 3 times 3 equals 9 plus 5, which is 14. Okay, so that's basically kind of what we're going to be doing. It's a lot of substitution. So let's get started. Example number 2. And before all of your problems that you're going to encounter, make sure to write the difference quotient up at the top. The more you write it, the more it'll be engraved into your memory, and you will be able to memorize it, and you'll just know. You'll know what it is, and you won't be stumped at all. So first off, we're going to start with a really simple example. So say we have f of x equals 5x, and you're being told to find the difference quotient. So what you're going to be doing is, see how there is f of x plus h right here? That's basically the same thing as f of 3. You're going to be plugging x plus h to wherever you see an x. So let's do that and plug that in. So we're going to get 5x plus h, okay? And then minus f of x, so this is f of x, we're given what it is, so minus 5x all over h. All right, pretty simple so far. So now we'll just continue on and solve it further. So we get 5x plus 5h minus 5x all over h. And then these two 5x's will cancel out. And then we're left with 5h over h, which then equals 5. So we found what the difference quotient is. It's 5. Pretty awesome. So that was a pretty simple example, and now we're going to go on to something a little bit more difficult. So let's see how we do. So say we have example number 3. Say we have f of x equals, let's say, x over 2. Okay, and then we're going to write the difference quotient up here because we don't want to forget it. We want this engraved in our memory, okay? Especially if you're taking calculus, you need this. So again, we have x plus h right here, and we're just gonna substitute that into the x right there. So let's rewrite that as x plus h over 2 minus f of x, so x over 2, over h. Okay, and so now we're gonna keep on simplifying this out. So we're gonna then get x plus h minus x over 2, which is all over h. And then these x's cancel out, cancel, and then we're left with h over 2 over h. And then basically if you move this up here, that turns into times 1 over h. And then these cancel, so you're left with 1/2. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? 1/2. All right, pretty cool. So that is the difference quotient. We can do one more problem if you guys would like, so let's get started on that. So for the final one, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but you guys can do it. I know you can. So example number 4, let's write the difference quotient up here. minus f of x all over h. And this example, let's say it is 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. All right, so there's a lot more to do, a lot more to plug in, but we can still do it. I know we can. So again, x plus h, plug that into wherever you see an x. So 2x plus h times x plus h, because again, it is squared, so we have 2x plus h's, minus 4x plus h plus 3. Now let's simplify this down before we add in all these other components, just so we don't mess up. So let's simplify that. And so we get 2 times x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. If you just FOIL everything out, that's what you end up getting. And then minus 4x minus 4h plus 3. And let's continue simplifying that down. So then we get, if we distribute all of this, so 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus 4x minus 4h plus 3. Okay, so that's the whole part. That is f of x plus h. Now we're going to subtract f of x from that, and so we're given that this is f of x. Actually, I did not write f of x equals right there, but I should have. My bad. That was my fault. So now we're going to subtract f of x from that. So minus f of x is 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. Right? This whole thing is f of x. So now we're going to see if we can simplify this out even more. So we end up getting 2x squared plus 4xh plus 2h squared minus 4x minus 4h plus 3 minus 2x squared plus 4x minus 3. Because remember, there is a minus sign here, and we're distributing that into all the components right there. And so now let's cancel some of these out. So we can cancel out this 2x squared and this 2x squared, this negative 4x and this positive 4x, positive 3, negative 3, and then we're left with 4xh plus 2h squared minus 4h, and remember that is all over h. Oops, I hope that you guys can see that. So that's what we're left with. And now our main objective is still to cancel out this h. That is our main objective, that is our goal, is to cancel out that h. So goal, cancel out denominator h. All right, that's our ultimate goal. So we need to factor out an h right here, so we can get h times 4x plus 2h minus 4, because we just took an h out of all of the components, all over h. And then these h's cancel out. And then our final answer, the difference quotient for this particular function right here, is 4x plus 2h minus 4. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope you understand this a little bit more. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know of any other things that I can do, and yeah, it would just be very much appreciated. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.